given all the turbulence and atrocities, calamities, and all the trouble and problems taking place now in the United States, I'm poised and posed to be president. I have the precision, and I'm precise, and I have what it takes. Um, and I'm going to allot people and afford people more freedom, and in general, and protection, stability, and safetiness, and things that I want to mention and talk about is the current status quo going on now, and I wanted to touch on. I'm gonna break everything down, outline, mode, method, and I want to just structurize and formalize, and I want to devote this conversation and deal with this on a very, very serious level, because I think the majority of politicians are giving everybody empty promises and yada yada yada. And I'm here to close the wound, like suture, and devise a closure, and reorganize, restructure, revamp the United States and Congress and the House of Representatives for what it should be, and especially tackle down the judicial system, because it's topsy-turvy, upside down, and it's lame, and it needs fixed. It's a wreck, and it's highly jacked up, pretty much. So I want to first touch on student loans forgiveness. I believe that if I was all this is if I was president, and I'm just going to go ahead and assume that you guys already know, so I'm going to bleep that line out. So student loan forgiveness would be approved, and I would sign the bill for that. And I would love to win all the states, delegates, and get all my votes, and people would pick me. So the prison system needs to be uprooted. It needs to be halted, and prisoners, inmates need to be let out. Those incarcerated need to be released into society as citizens, so they can be productive and provide for our cities and our counties, and be decent citizens, and help our schools and our cities, and go to work. That's my belief, because majority of them are already done time. They're actually pretty smart people. They've paid their debt. They've done their dues. They've done their time. They're not stupid. They're not going to be a menace or a threat. And if they are, then put them back to jail. But the fact of the matter is, majority, 75% of inmates don't belong in there. They should be released in society, and we should shut down a lot of the prisons, because most of our money, our tax dollars, go to prisons, and our hard-earned money goes to support the prison system. And justice isn't what it should be. The judicial system needs to be fixed. It's just a big mess, a huge mess. So I think the prison system is one of the things I would really crack down on, and put my energy on, would be the prison. The whole idea of prison, the whole process of the prisons and jails and all that stuff. I would promote therapy and mental health options, opposed to sending people to jail or prison. I would explore more options, dealing with therapy or therapeutic measures. More psychologists, more social workers, and affordable health care, and things that people could cling to boost their situation and make them improve their well-being. So that's to make things better. So that's sort of what I would look upon, and on a high scale. And then thirdly, defunding the police. I would probably look into that because guess what? 65% of police are corrupt. They abuse their power. They're power hungry. They're corrupt, and they escalate trouble more than they help. A lot of the police, a lot of police cops, they make matters worse. Majority of them, I'd say 65 to 70% of them. 30% are probably good people, and they do the job correctly, properly. But the other ones are corrupt in their profile, and they're dirty. They do their job. They abuse their power and are too aggressive, and they get a rush and a high out of that, hurting people and in a negative way. Also, pollution. Pollution's causing this global warming, and people wonder why everything seems like the weather's always hot, humid, muggy because of pollution emissions. So I would work on the pollution problem. I'd work on the climate change. The population control is getting out of hand. I'd have to work on that, and that takes me to NASA, space exploration. I'd invest more dollars into finding ways human beings can live on other planets similar to the Earth. Sport players like professional NFL players, I would reduce their income because professional athletes get paid too much money. They shouldn't be paid in the millions like they are. Inflation is a problem. I'd have to battle inflation as a president. Jobs in the USA, production, meaning I would produce more here in our homeland, and Social Security. I would secure. That's what Social Security comes from, to secure for people's future, so they're solid and stable and grounded. So I would stabilize that and protect it a whole lot more for people's Social Security. So it would be more pinnacle, and it would be guaranteed to go to people. And export import, I'd rely less on imports, and we'd have more exports and exporting within our own country. And there is no such thing as MAGA, Make America Great Again, because America was always great. So that's BS. Abortion, I would ban abortion. Oh, I didn't really give a chance to take that in real quickly. I'd go back, take that back. I would legalize abortion. I believe if a mom decides she wants an abortion, she can have an abortion. I don't see anything wrong with that. Government assistance programs, I would hone and revamp and restructure the government assistance programs to make it more accessible for people, and simplify it a lot more, and organize it better. And the migrant problem with these immigrants coming in, the migrant problem, foreigners pouring in our borders, I would have to prevent that from happening. I agree with Trump on that. Like, there's too many people pouring in our countries, especially immigrants, and that is a problem, I believe. It puts more pressure on the United States. I would legalize capital punishment in all the states, legalize weed or marijuana in all the states. What's fair, what is allowed in one state should be allowed in all states, because we're all part of the same nation. We're all part of the United States. So what one state is legal in, it should be in all states. Two wrongs don't make a right. Gas prices would be lowered. Border patrol and the control would be beefed up. Security, the national deficit, that brings me to the military. I'd put more money in the military. There'd be no such thing as a national deficit. We'd be soaring high, and we'd be above the clouds as far as our money goes. I'd protect nature, and of course, like especially endangered animals. The National Rifle Association I would support. basic laws I would work on, like, you know, well, I believe that, I think that I'd put a big blockade on the drinking alcohol, and as far as drugs go, that's a tough subject there, but I'd have to examine that deeper. Gay marriage, I would ban gay marriage, same-sex marriage, and no inter intermixed gender sports. There would be no such thing as that. No such thing as females playing football. No, that would not happen under me. Water quality would improve. I would promote the union and strengthen the union. I would ban electric cars. There's no such thing as electric cars or vehicles. I do away with electric cars, and in general, the water quality would be better. And like I said from the top, student loan forgiveness. Nobody would owe money to college if I was in president, and I'd get along with all the leaders of the other countries. So that's basically my breakdown as president. I want to take on this deed and this chore that I feel like God gave me to fix, because frankly, I'm getting tired of the whole scenario and the way this country's headed, and I'm getting sick of it. I'm really getting tired of it. Thank you for watching, and spread my message and my word out. I want to go viral.